Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Leslie. Today I am finally sharing my December documented, or it's not a December daily, but it's definitely a December documented album with you today. I made this album myself. I used some chipboard and doubled up on the chipboard and stuck them together to make the covers, the back cover as well, and then I just have these little rings that I used, and you can see it's not that chunky, it's not massive. I've seen some ladies on YouTube whose albums are huge and mine isn't. So the collections I used, just before starting, the collections I used was the Pink Paisley Together for Christmas. I also used some Merry Days from Maggie Holmes last year, or from Crate Paper, I think. Yes, Merry Days from Crate Paper. And then I used a lot that's in my stash. So I used some Heidi Swapp products in here as well that's not Christmas related at all. And the theme that I wanted to go with this year was gold. Very simple, not a lot of embellishing or things like that, but just gold. So I obviously went with a lot of gold. So this little cut file, this tree, is from the Paper Issues store, excuse me. This is one of their free cut files. This is just a piece of acetate or transparency with some gold foiling on it, and I cut it into a little Christmas tree shape. This is just the title page I made, adding some of the stickers from the Together for Christmas line from Pink Paisley. Now, this is all my albums. I usually start with a picture of the tree. My tree always looks the same, but this year I got a bigger tree, so the ornaments are still basically the same, but this year I got a bigger tree. So this is just a little a full page photo. This is a 6x8 photo of our tree, and I stitched around the edges and I made it a little shaker pocket. I don't know if you can see that. So obviously at the back as well, this is just a close-up of the tree. Here's the shaker pocket again. I put in lots of little gold and glitter, and this is all the gold and glitter and little frilly bits from the Together for Christmas line. This is a little insert that I made. I can't remember where I got this cut file. I've had this cut file in my stash for a very long time. Now I made a little shaker pocket with this as well, and I put some glitter in here with some iridescent white sequins. So it looks very festive when you shake it about, and it has a lot of glowy bits in it. This is one of the little 2x2 square pockets that I used. This home is also from a Heidi Swapp collection that I've got no idea where it comes from, or which of her collections it's from, but it just says home, and as I said, everything is pretty much gold. This is a photo shoot. My brother-in-law just took some photos of us in the desert, so this was right at the beginning of December. At the back of this, I took some of the Together for Christmas elements. I just stuck them all together there at the back of that. So for Christmas we watch a lot of Christmas movies, and we watch a lot of movies in general, and this year we went to go see Frozen in IMAX. So I just took the poster off Google and I put it in, and I also have a little gold glitter ribbon at the side here with a little thin washi tape. I stitched the ribbon to the photo, and here you can see the stitching as well. So this year, obviously, because this is not a December daily, I decided to write a little bit every week, and that took the pressure off me to do something every single day. If you guys spoke to me yesterday, you would have, I had quite a rough time yesterday finishing this album. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't figure out all the details that I wanted in it, and it didn't look very nice and cohesive for me. So I had a rough time organizing all of this. So I'm really glad that I chose the sort of weekly update that I could give instead of daily. This is us, and this is my brother-in-law, and we are making a gingerbread men with Emma. And this is a photo my sister-in-law sent us, and it's that game where you put a piece, like a puzzle piece, to your nose or something, and then it's a different mouth. It was just funny, so I decided to put it in there. The one day Lucy went, she was playing in the garden, and I found her like this in the sand. So I just have this word discover at the bottom there, and this is also from that Heidi Swapp collection. So another film that Emma watched and she really loved was this Buttons, A Christmas Tale, and at the back of this I also wrote or typed with my typecast typewriter all about week 2, and this is from, let me see if I can get the packaging. This is from Ivy and Indigo and Ivy, Pink Paisley, and they have all these words, and I decided, because it's all gold, I decided to put it in there. So this page is again all about Lucy. I made her a little ponytail, and this was her first little ponytail. She really didn't like it, you can see her face. And here we went to a little play area, and she was playing in the ball pit. These are the Heidi Swapp acetate pieces I was telling you about. It's this little gold frame. It came in a big 12 by 12 sheet, and you had to sort of cut it apart. So I have, for instance, this, I don't know if you can see, there you go. So this was part of the sheet that I obviously didn't use for this album. This is just another acetate piece that I placed there. So this was the last day of school, and the kids had to dress up in ugly Christmas sweaters. And I'm just using, they're standing in front of the tree, so I'm just using little trees to decorate this. This little cut file is also from Paper Issues, and I stuck it on some glitter card, and this was very thick cardboard. And this is a little shaker pocket or shaker embellishment from the Together for Christmas line, and I just stuck it all together. I stitched around the edges, and I reversed or flipped the cut file horizontally in my silhouette so that I could have a sort of a mirror image of this on the back. And this little ribbon is also from Together for Christmas. So for Christmas I bought myself a record player and I just had to document that, and obviously my favorite Spice Girls, and I've got their album now as well, and I just put some washi tape on the edge here just to bring in some more gold. This is a very plain spread. So one day my husband and I went for some Tim Hortons. We always have Tim Hortons this time of year, and I put another one of these ivory and or indigo and ivy words at the bottom here with the glitter. I made a shaker pocket with this. Now this page protector was a lot bigger, and I cut it shorter and fused it together with my fuse tool to make it a 6 by 5 I think pocket. So this is, I made a shaker pocket with this. This little reef is from the Together for Christmas line, and I also put a little sticker in the middle that says gather, so you can see nice little. And then obviously the stitching is on the back as well, but I don't mind that because we made gingerbread men that day, and this spread is of the little gingerbread. They are called ginger ninjas. They are ninja gingerbread men, so they're ginger ninjas. And we made some, and here's Etienne decorating his ginger ninja. And this is another one of those little cut aparts from Heidi Swapp that came in that 12 by 12 acetate piece that I just cut up and I put it there. The best ever. At the back of this is also a little shaker pocket. I just took some white cardstock, added this world from the Indigo and Ivy line, added some of the Together for Christmas acetate snowflakes, and made a shaker pocket with this. And this page is supposed to read Wonderful December Holiday. So that's how this page reads. This is a day that Emma took out all my old Barbie toys that I played with when I was little, and she said, and I mean, I take these out like never ever ever because I'm so scared they're gonna get lost. So I put them all up together on the floor. I set it all up for her, and she played the whole afternoon with my old Barbie things, and I packed it away and everything is safe now. But yes, I collect Barbie and Barbie memorabilia, so this was quite something for me to take it all out for her. So on the 23rd, we went to go meet Santa, and this is just a photo of Santa with the 2 elves and my 4 kids, and I was very surprised. Lucy sat very nicely on Santa's lap. She liked it and she had a smile on her face. At the bottom here, I put some of the little stickers, the little word stickers from the Together for Christmas line. It says, believe, together, be merry and memorable. These little tags are from the Merry Days collection from Crate Paper. I just put them here. They just say ho ho ho, and this is a word I made myself with my silhouette. I just wrote Santa and overlapped the letters, welded the letters together, and then cut out the one side and then flipped horizontally to cut out the other side so that it's sort of double-sided. I don't like it when you can't see the other side, or the other side is white if you turn around, like acetate pieces and things like that. I like it to be double-sided, if you get what I mean. So this is why this is also double-sided. Here's a photo of Lucy on Santa's lap. Here I've just got some more little word stickers that says family time, Christmas tree, wish list, Santa Claus. Here is a photo of Emma with a little Santa hat on with a face, and I put this here because here, this is a tag from Together for Christmas, a little cut apart tag, but in this little pocket is Emma's Christmas list. Now this is private, so I'm not going to open it up and show you, but I created this little pocket for her, and this says wish list. So this is her little Christmas list, and this little word at the bottom here says happy again together. Oh, happy again from the Indigo and Ivy. Later that evening we went bowling, and this is just us at the bowling alley. Here are some more of the little word stickers. It says heart, happy December, celebrate. So now we are coming to the 24th and the 25th. I didn't write anything for the 3rd week because nothing happened. We were just at home and did nothing. So the 4th week was very busy, so I typed all of the 4th week up in here, and at the top here I made a gratitude list of everything that I feel happy and grateful for at this moment. So in the future I'd be able to see what was going on in my heart. This is also a little cut apart tag from the Together for Christmas line. Here I made another little shaker pocket, and this photo was from the 24th of December. We just had some guests over, and I put the sticker love at the bottom here with some little word stickers. And then obviously at the back, now this is Christmas morning, so this is the Christmas tree and the little shaker elements as well in here. This little sticker says special delivery and Christmas morning at the bottom. Here I wanted to put some more Christmas tree elements in this spread. So I took a piece of transparency and cut a Christmas tree out of my silhouette. This is a free cut file that I have no idea where I got it from, but I cut it and then flipped it horizontally and cut it so that I could stick it on the other side as well. Remember I said I don't like it when you see the back side of something on a transparency or through a page protector or something like that. What I also did, I don't know if you can see there, the little bulbs I colored in with a gold pen. So the little bulbs on the tree are gold. So this is my little insert for this week. And then this is the 25th with the kids opening their presents. This is again from the Heidi Swapp acetate sheet. This little card is from Merry Days. I don't know if you remember, she had this little, these ones, Merry Days tag kit, and then the little tags at the back there, and they fit perfectly in this 3x4 card. So this was the lunch that we had on the 25th, and yeah, all about the food. Funny enough, none of us and all of our friends that were there on the 25th took any photos. So this is the only photo I have of the 25th, and it is of food. So now you know where my mind is. I did leave this little page in here in case I want to document the 1st of January, New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve. I might take it out, I might keep it in here, but for all intents and purposes, my Christmas documented, December documented album is finished. I hope you enjoyed this. I didn't do a weekly or daily video this year. I tried to do it last year and it was way too overwhelming. I stopped about it the 20th. I couldn't carry on with it. I still haven't finished last year's Christmas album, even though I finished this year's Christmas album. I still have to go and do that. I think it's a mammoth album and I'm very overwhelmed with it, so I'm going to have to take a lot of time to finish that one. But I hope you are inspired, and I hope you you get your albums done. There's just one little thing I would like to say concerning the December daily thing. I think a lot of us scrappers have a lot of FOMO when it comes to December daily, and like in November I always get very excited because I see the preparation that goes into it and all the people with their with the how they prepare for their December dailies and their foundation pages, and I get FOMO, and then I decide, no, I'm going to do this as well, and I start with something, and then December happens and I get overwhelmed. And I forget to take photos, I forget to remember stories, and then the whole of December I stress about my December daily, and it's not a very pleasant thing for me to do, and I stress over it and I just want to get it done, and then in the end I just rush with it to get it done. December daily is supposed to be something that helps you to remember the good times that you had in December. It's not supposed to be a stressful thing, and that is what I've been the last 2 years. I've been very stressed over my December daily and how I'm gonna get it done, and you know, if 3 or 4 days went by and I don't have a story and I don't have a photo, what am I gonna do there? And I think the thing is that you've just got to be kind to yourself. Like for instance, the 3rd week in December, I didn't take any photos, I don't have any stories, so the 3rd week isn't even in here. I do mention that the 3rd week was very quiet and nothing really happened. But the thing is that don't feel forced to have a thing that happens every single day. I think if you have the kit from Ali Edwards, the December daily, the actual December daily kit, I think she makes it easier because she's got prompts on how to approach every day. But if you do it like I did it, just doing your own thing, making up your own kit and so forth, then I think you can be a lot kinder to yourself. You don't have to have something you do every single day or every week even, and it's just about documenting the family and the friends side of things and the nice things you do in December. And the thing is that the other thing, everybody's photos on Instagram for December daily and on YouTube for December daily and the little bits I follow on Facebook, they look like designer photos, and I'm thinking, how do these people get these photos done? I mean, I'm a photographer. I had my own photography business at a stage, and the thing is that if I take a photo of my child, a candid photo of my child, it's not going to look like I have a studio set up behind it. And most of these photos of some of the December daily participants look like they just stepped out of a magazine. And I think that is the thing, is that if your photos don't look the same, you don't feel like they are worthy of documenting them. And that is a bit of that's a lie we tell ourselves. Most of my photos were very dark, and I actually printed out all of the photos for this album 3 times. And I had to go to Lightroom. I've got Lightroom, Photoshop Lightroom on my phone, and I had to go and I had to edit most of my photos a lot to make them a lot lighter because they are so dark because I take candid photos of my kids. I take day-to-day photos of my kids. My kids don't always have brushed hair and perfect clothes and have the perfect smile. So my photos are very candid, and that is what makes a December daily your own. It's your own photos and your own interpretation and your own experience. And it's not about how beautiful your photos are and how Instagrammable your photos are. I think that is the problem. I mentioned earlier that I really struggled to get this thing going and to get invested in my December daily, and I think it was because of the photos. They were very dark, and I didn't feel that they suited the whole gold thing that I was trying to go for. And if you feel like that, there's lots of apps that you can, Photoshop Lightroom is for free, and you can get lots of presets that you can download from lots of designers, and I've got this beautiful preset, and I just press the preset and it fixes my photo. So for instance, a dark photo is this photo. It's still very dark, and you still struggle to see some of the bits. My child's, half of his face is very dark, but you should have seen it before I tried this preset, and it was, you couldn't see my, Etienne's face at all here, and it was sort of all brown. So if you're struggling with your photos, just go and download Lightroom and get yourself some presets. And there's lots advertising on Instagram at the moment, well, on my Instagram at least. And then you can get your photos looking a little bit better or a little bit brighter or anything, if that is what's getting you in a funk with your December daily. But anyway, that is my rant for December daily. At the end of each December, I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to do this next year. But then November comes and I have FOMO, and then I decide I'm going to do it. I get all excited, I get all my products ready, and then I stress myself out. So I'm sure I'm going to do it next year again. I'm not sure what products I'm going to be using, but it'll probably be something simple as well, like this, not like every single day. I'm not going to have big fold outs. My album's not going to be this massive chunky thing. I'm going to try to keep it very simple, like this year, even though this year did stress me out, don't get me wrong. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and remember, it's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to stress you out, okay? So anyway, I hope to see you soon. Bye.